to SIA with Snow Magazine. I am here at M.Miller with M.Miller. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Thank you for having
Hello,
us.
Snow Magazine.
Yes. So, tell me a little bit about just M.Miller as a brand and kind of how you got to this place where you are now.
Well, I took a plane to Denver and then a taxi from the airport.
Coy.
Sorry. It's your shiny white teeth.
So cute.
It's the feeling's mutual. Okay, let's be serious. We have some business to do here.
Very serious.
This started as a family business. We're based in Boston. We're made in the USA. Go USA. The company started out as a fur-based manufacturer. So you can see we do some beautiful fur pieces, and we love fur. It's a natural insulator. It's biodegradable. It's all good. It's green. And over the years, we sold into resort locations, and people said, you know, you ought to come to this show because there's a lot of other clients like us at the show, and that show was SIA. So here we are. So we ended up at SIA. We get to look around and say, you know, we do fur and leather, we do some fur and fabrics, reversibles. We could probably learn how to make a more technical garment. We could learn about what skiers need, what they want, and how to make something that's versatile, beautiful, but also skiable. And so that's before crossover was a big buzzword. That's what we kind of just did naturally, was make garments that look good on the street, you know, from snow-covered slopes to city streets. That was kind of like the thing that we thought about. And then over the years, we developed that. Our lead designer, who's actually off camera over there, you know, I'm the pretty face of the brand, but she's the brains. Miyuki Tachibana, so she really has developed it like a luxury sportswear brand, where we have you know, fur pieces, we have skiable pieces, we have coats that are street garments, we do tops, bottoms, layers, cashmere like you're wearing, so really kind of the full gamut. And we tried to keep it all made in the USA, which is important to us and keeps we're really connected to it. Can control the quality. One of the things we're known for is the quality of the trims and details that we put in it. So that was kind of a long answer. So,
no, but that was a great answer. What a great way to kind of evolve into what seems like a new industry for you, or it was at the time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And so now here at SIA, you're kind of showing next year's line. What's the theme for next year? What are you guys really focusing on?
Well, part of the line is very dark. It was kind of the way we felt. I mean, well, we looked at some of the colors. Like, yeah, it's kind of not really very bright, but of course we do have some vibrant oranges and reds. We divide our line pretty much annually up into different sections. So we have a section that we call Lux Sport, and there we'll use a lot of Swarovski. We'll use some very rich, not necessarily textural, but visually rich sheen fabrics. Usually a lot of dye to match furs and sort of a more elegant feel. Things like if we can pan right or your left, you know, things in the purple and the pearl and the black. Those are our Lux Sport. And then we go into things that are more sporty. You know, we call this our ski classic. And so here there'll be less shiny bling and but still all the same great details. So, you know, we like to think we're more than a pretty face, you know, as you know. So we make a garment that we think is pretty, which is subjective, but that's also really functional. Fabrics that are 10K, 20K, with a solid breathability. We insulate with down, we use goose down and Thinsulate. Things, details like zip-up snow skirts, snow cuffs, removable fur, garments made to be machine wash and dry.
Wow.
Right.
That seems like a lot.
Well, it's sometimes not enough, but you know,
yeah.
But it's good. So we like to make things that really work. You know, we're from New England, so we always think about how is the person going to really wear this. You know, it can't just be like beautiful. It's got to work.
Be practical as well.
Yeah. And then when they're done with it, it's got to be serviceable, which is why we kind of like the washing idea over the dry.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I know that when I'm in it, it just feels fun and luxurious.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you could do a lot with a burlap sack too. So that's just my guess.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
So just one more thing of just kind of looking into the future of M.Miller. Where do you guys? What's kind of, if you can give us a sneak peek, if you will, what's maybe coming down
down the road?
Like, yeah.
Well, we are always in conversations internally and in our team about more seasons. More seasons. Yeah, we're not going to create more seasons.
For bikinis.
Well, you know, there's a market. It's very limited, right? But you know, spring, summer.
Absolutely.
Sailing has always been a passion of mine, but sailing as far as clothing, it's a little bit of a tough niche. But we've looked at equestrian, and we've done some things that have that kind of feel to it as well. And so we look at other seasons because we have the knowledge and styling and the factory and things like that. So that's kind of some of the things. And swimwear actually is something that we've talked about. Not for swimwear per se, but I like your thought.
Well, it sounds like a lot of things on the horizon, and I think everyone is excited to see what's next for Mark Miller.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Woo.